Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the Gadget Chameleon. Today we got the camera's all wobbly because I'm going to be talking about these Xbox 360 VGA adapters. So we have a monitor here. This is a little setup I've got going. Monitor here doesn't have any inbuilt speakers, so we've got two of these guys sitting next to it. Let's show you the back. So, we got a VGA adapter. This one isn't genuine. This is what I want to talk about. This one's not a genuine one. We'll get onto that later. So that's running all the way into the back of the monitor via VGA. And then it kind of gets split up here, and the audio goes to two phono cables. Why they get split up into these, I don't really know, because most monitors don't use that. They use standard sort of headphone jack, but whatever. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to put the camera down. Anyway, so this is a little setup that we've got going, using one of these cables. These you can buy from anything from sort of £2.50 all the way up to £20, I think Microsoft's genuine ones are. Don't quote me on that, maybe £17? It's around $30, probably a bit more, probably about $35. Not too sure, no idea. The ones that I haven't actually got a genuine one, and this is what I was going to talk about. The ones that I've got are both around the £4 mark. I didn't go for the $2.50 one. Well, actually, I did, and it was terrible, so bad. I had to replace it. This one I've got going here is actually pretty good. It was £4.99. It was actually branded, which I think is the way to go. Don't get a Chinese one. It was off eBay, but it was, I can't remember the name of it, but it did have a brand, which I think is what you want to go for. This one isn't branded, and we'll try this one out in a minute. This was only £3, £2.95, I think, from eBay, free postage in the UK, which is quite amazing, but what are you going to get for your £3? It does say it's gold plated, but I don't know how good it's going to be. So we'll try and set this up. So that's pretty good, that view, I think. Yeah. Okay, so we'll turn on the Xbox. I'll show you how good this one is. It's actually quite remarkable. Hold on, just turn the volume a bit. So, hold on, maybe try and get a nice center viewing. There's some going to be cut off, but we'll try and get the best quality. That's what I want. Yeah, that's me. Okay, where am I going? System. Okay, so display. Okay, so we got VGA there. It says VGA 1280 by 1024 resolution. So that's high def. That's just under 1080p high definition on a 17-inch Dell monitor. So you can see the sort of the what you're trying to achieve here. This is pretty good. It is only a 17-inch, but nowadays most monitors are widescreen, so you should be able to get 1080p. But this is almost as good as 1080p quality, and I can't really show you. I don't know how to, because obviously I'm using a camera. But I mean, it's crystal. Everything's very sharp. Look at the A button. That's one thing I noticed. Everything's very sharp, and this was on a cable that's £5. Now, if you see my other videos, you'll realise that I'm very sort of on the cheap. See what the £5 one was like. And this, I don't think you can compare this to the genuine one. I'll be honest, it's pretty identical. I've seen a genuine one, and a friend of mine has it. He spent £17 on his, and that was second hand. That was a few years ago now, though. But he got it from Game Store or something for second hand, £17. And the quality is pretty identical. The only way you could probably get better quality is by having a better monitor, because the cable itself is pretty perfect. The one thing I will say is VGA is analog signal, so the quality of the what the cable is made out of really does affect the picture quality. So if you've got a crappy, this is what I'm going to test this one with later, £3. If you've got a crappy cable, the picture can get distorted because that's what happens with analog, and that's why we're moving away from it. Whereas with digital, which is HDMI, DVI, that sort of thing, everything gets sent in zeros and ones, so the quality of the cable doesn't matter whatsoever. You know, you can buy a £1 HDMI cable and it will be the same as a £50 HDMI cable. The quality doesn't matter because it's digital zeros and ones. This is analog, so the quality of the cable really does affect the signal you're getting into your TV. Just take my word on that one. And for this £5 one, pretty good. Pretty good at what it does. So VGA, what am I saying? VGA, pretty good if you get a good quality cable. This one, £3. I haven't tried this yet. It's still got its those cable tie things on. We're going to plug it in and just see how contrasting it is. Right, hold on. I'll pause the video and get back to it in 1 sec. Okay, so we're back. I've connected the other cable in. First thing I noticed, first downside, whatever. The audio cable isn't as long as the branded. For some reason, I don't know why, but it can't. So if you're going to do this, if you're going to go unbranded, I'm guessing you're going to have to kind of make sure that the input to your monitor, you're not using speakers, or else you're going to have to need an extension, phono extension cable, about 1 meter long or so. I suppose it's the same with the other one, but I just found that there was an extra sort of 20 centimeters that really did help. So that's the first thing that I noticed. Right, let's see the quality. Good heavens. 'Cause I'm in too deep and I'm trying to see. Oh, okay. Well, immediately I can see a difference, but I don't know if you can actually. Yeah, straight away. There's this is what I told to look out for, was a thing called ghosting, which is pretty diabolical on this cable. My God. Okay, I'll try and show you there. Can you see that? It kind of looks like select and search have gone fuzzy. Open tray is all over the place. That isn't my camera. That is genuinely what you're seeing. It's pretty bad. Let's maybe change the resolution. I mean, look at the 4D. It's all over the place. So yeah, as we've seen, I wouldn't go for a £3 deal. Let's go to system console display, screen resolution. I think if we go way down, let's give that a go. Okay. Wow, it hasn't done anything. Can you see the display? It's still got ghosting, blurry. It's just blurry. That's what it is. So that's low resolution. So I mean, obviously on low resolution it would be blurry. Let's go down to. Let's try that one. Yes. And still blurry, still very blurry. Screen resolution you can hardly read. It's ridiculous. So ghosting is what you're going to get from £3 cables. That's pretty much in the bin, that cable. Very unusable. I doubt you'd be able to watch a film or play a game or do whatever with that sort of ghosting. So, yeah. I'd say with VGA cables, especially if you're Xbox, that doesn't look too bad. Always go for a slightly higher quality, but go branded. Always go branded with these. Don't get them on the cheap. I know I'm always the one who gets things on the cheap, but for this, I would say do not. Thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe, rate, comment, do whatever you want, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers, peace, blah, 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 bonk.